You know, I'm kind of pissed off. I'm trying to take a damn morning nap here on a Saturday, and we gotta get up and watch a stupid 1 o'clock in the afternoon hockey game? Whoever was responsible for this schedule, you need a spanking! I like spanking. It's not that, you're too close. Get away. I don't like you anymore. Come on, I like spanking. You want to spank? Come on, I'm coming.
The Florida Panthers have won the Stanley Cup.
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
Puck drop. And 3, 2, 1,
Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go Panthers! Let's go! Go!
I am not responsible for what comes out of the puppets' mouths anytime before 6 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. So you guys know how I feel about the afternoon games. Quite literally was asleep. Man, I was doing my thing this morning, and then like 10 o'clock, I'm in the chair, like that, and woke up, and it's 11. I'm like, I gotta start getting ready for the stream. Gotta lace up, I gotta put the skates on. They called me, I'm supposed to play today. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't expect any kind of coherency on a Saturday afternoon. Not to mention, we should be watching playoff football if we were going to be watching anything. Not interested. So, what do we got today? I actually didn't look at the lineup because I'm lazy. I've been getting a lot of eBay work done. What do you want? I'm going to assume we got Bobrovsky in net, but you never know with Maurice. He might put Bobrovsky on the fourth line, and Samoskevich might be the emergency goalie. You just never know. Now, last game, I apologize for missing. The only thing I'm going to say about the last game is something happened a few hours before the game that made it just not possible for me to focus. Good. Something really good happened that I can't tell you all about. So then, when I went at 9:30 to ask Kyle to stream the game by himself, he forgot. He forgot it was a game. He hadn't eaten. He was a mess. And I was like, you know what? I think we're just gonna, and it was good luck. Look, we won, right? We still only scored 2 goals. 2 of them were empty nets. Is what it is. So apparently, while I was gone, Jesper Bohlquist made sure that Samoskevich ain't never seen the top 9 again. So there's that. Not that I want somebody to get hurt to give the kid a chance, but as long as we're winning, it's what it is. But my concern for that whole situation long term is that at some point we're going to pick up some schmuck for the fourth line and Samoskevich is going to go to the bench. I don't like it. Now, what do we need to see today? Well, it's Boston. So the question I have, Boston, I'm going to ask this question before the game. Have you learned anything yet? And not that I want you to learn. Okay? Not that I have any desire for the Bruins to actually figure it out. That the Panthers' entire strategy that we use when we play the Bruins is just to walk up to them and flick them in the ear, give them a wet willy, pull up the underwear. That's all we do. But you guys keep falling for it game after game after game. And usually by the end of the game, it's 6-2 Florida. You guys have half the team in the box, and Tkachuk and Bennett are sharing a laugh as we cut the commercial break. So are you still going to fall for that stuff or not? It's likely going to be that kind of a game because who the hell wants to play hockey 1 o'clock on a Saturday? Anyway, especially if you live down in South Florida right now, I'm sure these guys would all rather be golfing. So, 2 points or else, Panthers. All right, so it's 1 after 1. Boston gets an early power play goal. Panthers come back. Evan Rodriguez gets his first goal in 16 games. That's too many, Evan, all right? We need at least, 1 goal every 5 to, 7 games from you. So we ended up getting it tied up. Now the refs, a couple things here. The refs are definitely calling it tight. Both ways. They are, I suppose, in an effort to make sure things don't get out of hand. Most of the time when you see a guy kind of stick the stick in there and then the other player will like grab onto the stick, usually the referees are going to call that nothing, right? They'll let that go a little bit. but it's weird. They're letting guys get away on both sides. They're letting guys get away with some gamey stuff and making the calls, but that's okay. We had 4-4 for like a minute. We couldn't do anything with it. Lots of puck movement. Couple things. For some reason, we've got Nate Schmidt running the top power play unit instead of Balinskis. I don't know what's going on there. The other thing there is Ekblad's still out and Kulikov is still on the top pair. And, I mean, looks fine to me. Looks fine to me, right? I know that asking Kulikov to be permanently on the top pair is probably not something you'd want to do against the top teams in the NHL, but I don't know. I'm not trying to have Ekblad catch a stray and be like, oh, miss Ekblad or something like that. But I guess the point being there, if something should happen to Ekblad, I think we'd be okay on the ice. All right, I don't got a good feeling about this game. I'm not gonna lie. Just our effort level is okay. We're outplaying the Bruins because we're much better than Boston. But I got a sneaky feeling about this one. Oh, it's 2-1 Boston after 2. I told you we need Ekblad back for the top pair. Kulikov's not going to cut it. That's my bad. I mean, the dude couldn't play one good game. Oh, no. That's not good. Let's see. Did I bust the whole thing? Oh, the whole screw that was holding it up came. Wait a minute. No, I think we're good. All right, we're good. What the hell was I saying? I was busy not taking the blame for Kulikov losing his man in front. And so we're out shooting Boston 27-10. And we're losing 2-1. I told you I didn't feel good about this game. We can't score. We cannot score. We get a power play. Reinhart breaks 2 sticks. We get a breakaway. It's Chucky. You know the ending to that story. Right? We've got Schmidt running the first power play instead of Balinskis. Not that it's a huge big deal, but it's just nothing. Nothing will go in. Nothing will work. All the passes just aren't quite crisp enough. And Boston has basically had 2 scoring opportunities all game, and they both went in the back of the net. So I fully expect that the ESPN crew is going to continue to scream every time Boston scores, like they just won Game 7. And they're going to show the Boston moms and all of that. And why are the refs getting in between Greer and his prey? The 2 guys go after Greer one time, and they end up calling Greer for 2 different roughing calls because he ended up roughing up with 2 different guys, just ignoring the fact that 2 different guys went after him. And then, so I think we've won 1 game so far this year where we were trailing to start the 3rd period. I don't have any confidence that they're going to score or win this game. You, at this moment, well, you already know if they did or not, but we're really going to lose to Boston at home under these circumstances. Let's see how it goes.
We are going to overtime!
So, I told you I didn't feel good about this game. What the freaking hell? What was that? That was the Sam Reinhart show. That's what that was. Reinhart gets one to go in somehow, some way, with 1.8 seconds left after Boston clears the puck down the ice. It looks like it's weeble wobbling. It's going to go in the empty net, and it goes off the post, and then it's icing with 18 seconds left. Florida controls the puck for a while. 1.8 seconds left. The puck goes into the net, and we are going to overtime. And then, in a very, very even overtime, Boston gets the puck, and it's in the zone, and Reinhart has the puck on his stick, and all he's got to do is, we're killing the penalty. We're killing a penalty. Sam, all you got to do is whip that thing sky high down the ice, and we're going to the shootout. Instead, he uses the boards to make a beautiful pass to Lori, except he's not on your team. And then, as if that wasn't enough for the trifecta, for the Reinhardt trifecta, since we're only in overtime because of Reinhardt anyway, I guess he had the ability to say, I don't think I want to go to the shootout, and he deflects a pass right past Bobrovsky with 1.2 seconds left, and Boston gets the win. Holy shit. And I just want to say right here, right now, give me 7 games of that. Why? Why the hell? We already got our cup, right? It was entertaining, if not nothing else. That third period, especially the second half of the third. I mean, we start the third period off with 2 goals and a buck 23. The only problem was 1 for Florida, 1 for Boston. So, oh my God. I hate losing. I hate losing to Boston. But you can't complain in a game like that. It's a good game. It's a fun way where everybody gets to have some fun. Boston deserved to win the game. Boston kind of deserved to win the game, okay? You know, I mean, if nothing else, you're talking about a micro-millimeter of a millimeter of a millionth of a millimeter, whatever I'm trying to say. If the puck should have been empty at 4-2, game's over. So Reinhardt gave us a point, and then it's not like he single-handedly took the point away because we still would have gone to the shootout. And the way Swayman was playing, I kind of think Boston would have won that shootout anyway. So, what did we see on the ice? I don't understand it. You don't understand it. Nobody understands it. And I'm not saying it would solve anything. But I don't understand why, when we consistently cannot score goals, Maurice won't at least give Samoskevich a period up top with Barkov and Reinhardt. What's it going to do? What's it going to hurt? Many times, Samoskevich is creating opportunities on the third line, but he doesn't have line mates to put the puck in the back of the net. So there's that. Too much and I hate to say too many passes because we had the puck all the night and we had all those shot attempts. We outshot them by like 1,000,000-1. But quality of shots is a problem, and we just don't seem to be making the correct moves and the correct plays to be procuring ourselves quality chances on a kind of consistent basis. It's part of why we're not scoring. Defensively, Kulikov filling in for Ekblad. I know he had the one misplay, or he lost his man in the front, leads to a goal. But overall, considering what we're asking him to do, I got no problem with Kulikov's play. Berlinskis, Bornfoot. I like Bornfoot's game, to be honest with you. He's looked pretty solid. Berlinskis, Bornfoot kind of looks like the same guy is out there. Just like it looks like they pressed the duplicate button. So that's a good thing. Mikula looks like himself out there. And then Schmidt, love him. I love the dude to death. He does Schmidt is the guy that jumps up at the blue line and catches the puck and saves it. And he's also the guy that, oh crap, there goes the puck at the blue line. It just is what it is. Okay? He's like if Keith Yandel was a likable guy with no hair. That's what Schmidt is. Probably a little bit better than that. Yeah, Schmidt can skate better than Yandel. I don't want to say that. I take that back. Yandel sucks. So, the rest of the way, we did finally get the third goal, obviously with 1.8 seconds left on just like an absolute mad scrum. He had to pull Bobrovsky. You know my feelings on that. Of course, now it's worked, so he'll never not do that again. Other than that, Luosterainen keeps getting some good opportunities on the second line with Bennett and Tkachuk. Very Nick Cousins-esque, where he's getting opportunities. He can't put the puck in the back of the net. So, when you start to look at what we might do in the trade deadline, I know we feel like we love our forwards, but unless Paul Maurice is going to give Samoskevich a chance to score some points in the top 6, he's going to end up off the ice because we're gonna go get another Tarasenko or another Giroux. We're going to go get somebody that can put the puck in the back of the net and place them in the top 6 instead of moving Samoskevich up come playoff time. So there's that. I'm not saying we should. I'm saying we will. Two very different things. In terms of the defense, I mean, we need goals. We need goals. And I don't really know that some of the lack of scoring is because no Montour, no OEL. We're not really transitioning from defense to offense all that well because the speed and skill isn't there. So it doesn't. If we can't get somebody that's going to fill that element for us, why get somebody, right? You see what I'm saying? Yeah, having to depend on Kulikov for so much is a bit of a thing, but I don't know. We have limited assets, and the longer it goes where we're only scoring 1 or 2 goals a game, and we got 3 tonight, I understand that, but we're still just not able to. The transition game is pretty much non-existent. It's just non-existent. I don't know if there's anybody out there that's on defense that can help with that, or if you just want to say F it and give Balinskis a real shot or Barnfoot a real shot. I don't know what the hell Maurice is going to do. I don't know what they're doing at this point. And I don't know why I come in here every game. I don't have to yawn until I start talking to this camera. It is the weirdest thing. What else is there? Lundell, Bennett. Now, remember I said Boston was on a power play at the end of overtime when they scored, and it's because Bennett high stick. And I think what Bennett was arguing was that the player, I forget who it was, who he high sticked, but I think he was saying that the other player lifted his stick up into his face. I can't stop yawning. What the hell? I think what Bennett was saying was that Bennett had his stick over the other guy's stick, and then the other guy lifted his own stick up and then clipped him in the face. But whatever it was a penalty, and Boston wins the game. Damn it! I don't like losing, and I don't like losing to Boston, and I really don't like losing to Boston at home, right? So, but when you look at the standings, I mean, it's like Toronto is so far in first place, and the Panthers are so far in second place. And then Tampa is pretty much locked into for third place. I know Boston is competing, but Tampa's got like 40 games in hand on Boston. It's absurd, the scheduling at this point. So it was a good game. It was a good game. It was a fun ending. You don't know how that's going to end in a playoff game, right? Because 3-on-3 is not 5-on-5. It's a whole different thing. And that's that. No point. Well, no, I can't say no points. We got a point. Sam Reinhart got us a point. Sam Reinhart took a point away, but I think Boston would have won that shootout anyway because Swayman was his cocky ass self. I don't like that kid. Rubs me the wrong way. Put Swayman and Patrick Mahomes in the room and just give me like a water pistol or like dyes. The pink gun dies. Yeah, I don't like either one of those two dudes. All right. That's going to do it. I might be live tomorrow noon. We'll see. It's Sunday. Depends on how late I stay up. I know Kyle wants to watch some football. We might stream a football game tomorrow. Stay tuned for that because we'll just see how the night goes. So if you see me create the stream, I'll be live. And if not, I won't. All right. I don't like losing.